Yes, it's true. I'm being threatened with a lawsuit from Paid Per Letter, the paid per letter scam that's going around. If you haven't heard about this scam, it's like the handwritten letter scam where people are saying you're going to get paid $5 for every letter that you write in. And then you find out that you're actually writing letters to casinos, in which turn you get like tokens or coins, and then you gamble with, and then you can earn all this money. There's also a recruitment aspect with this. Pay $199 for a 19-minute course, and then you can get put into the 3x10 matrix. It goes on and on. So I've made a number of pieces of content on that already. Please go. I encourage you to go check that out if you just want to know a little bit more information about what this whole paid per letter thing is about. So this is just so bizarre to me. Somebody had left, a guy named Brian Kiplinger had left a comment on one of my videos, and he said, well, I'll show you the comment. And he said that he wanted to come on to onto my channel and do a live stream, like a debate or a discussion. I'm like, you know what? Sure, send me an email. And he CC'd Dustin Mansell, who is like, what? I don't know. He's like the co-founder of Paid Per Letter. I don't know. He's involved in so many MLMs. And I believe he owns 2 other MLMs right now too, Text ALN and Matrix Empire, both of which also have a 3x10 matrix. I think he's also in Transact Card. He's been in like so many MLMs. So this Brian Kiplinger, I said, sure, send me an email. Brian Kiplinger took it upon himself to CC Dustin Mansell and Lisa, this woman who is also running this Paid Per Letter. So I thought, well, this is odd when I got this first email in, and I thought, how weird is that? You know, when you're initiating a conversation with someone and they loop in 2 other people. So then there's 3 people now that want to come on my live stream. So I said, I'll show you the whole email exchange. But anyway, this is where it kind of started from. So we had this email exchange going on, and there was supposed to be this live stream that started today. And it was supposed to happen at 7 p.m. tonight, Mountain Time. So I checked in on them yesterday. I sent an email. I was like, just checking in to see if we're going to do this. So then this is when I got this, this threat of legal action from Dustin Mansell. So let's take a look at this email here, what he sent me. Okay. Julie, we would like to address the recent videos you have posted regarding Paid Per Letter. After careful consideration and consultation with our legal team, did you really consult with your legal team to send this email to me? The funny thing is that I was done with Paid Per Letter. I've moved on to Transact Card. I was going to do this live stream tonight, you know, and I thought, well, for shits and giggles. But this is just so wild to me. What do you think is going to happen when you send an email like this to somebody who is a consumer protection advocate and a cult survivor and a victim services advocate as well? Okay, we feel compelled to inform you that we are currently in the process of exploring potential defamation claims, which encompass both libel and slander in relation to the content of your videos. While we value open dialogue and transparency, our legal advisors have strongly recommended against proceeding with a live stream with you during the ongoing legal assessment. It's like, I didn't want you on my live stream to begin with. I was supposed to have a friendly discussion with Brian Kiplinger. It's all you 3 wanted to come onto my YouTube live stream. And I know my live streams are the best. We have a lot of fun. It's like even people in MLMs, there's just something about that Gen X magic on these live streams. I get it. We want to emphasize that our preference is to avoid legal action whenever possible. It has come to our attention that there may be some misunderstandings in your videos about the nature of Paid Per Letter's operations. We believe that resolving these misconceptions through constructive communication is preferable to taking legal action. So to me, this sounds like you would like me to send you an email to do, or maybe go on a private chat and discuss this constructively. To that end, we kindly request that you consider removing the videos in question by February 1st, 2024. Well, isn't that interesting? This cheap attempt at intimidation and a threat. So what videos in question? Upon consultation with your legal team, did they advise you to name which videos in question and on what platform? If these videos are taken down by that date, we would be more than willing to engage in a live stream with you to address any questions or concerns you may have about paid per letter. You can't even make this shit up. It's like, this is the carrot that is being dangled for me. If I take, I don't know what videos down, which ones? The ones on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever else? What ones? What videos? If I take them down, then I can get a live stream with the one and only Dustin Mansell. Well, I appreciate the offer, but I just really don't give a shit. You know, I really am more concerned about exposing scams and helping people identify red flags in Facebook posts. I didn't even know the details of paid per letter until I started digging. I just was going on Facebook and I could see yet again another like scam coming about, people getting lured in with purposefully deceptive marketing, not giving the whole information, and then people that are questioning, being called haters or uncoachable, and it's the usual thing. So that's what my aim is, and to also create more safe spaces for cult survivors and victims of scams and frauds and pyramid schemes and multi-level marketing to have a voice, especially on social media, more public safe spaces for them. So I'm really not that interested in having a live stream. I was actually doing you a favor, and I know that you could. I thought it was very odd because currently Dustin Mansell has double the subscribers that I do on YouTube, which I thought, why would somebody even be interested in such a small, non-influential channel like mine? It would just be so easily to dismiss. I mean, nobody really listens to me anyway, you know. Just ignore it, unless it really is. Unless the number of subscribers really don't matter after all. All right. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation in this matter and look forward to your response. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or would like to discuss this further. Okay, so that's this email. Okay, now I want to show you the email or the comment that originally started everything off here. And this was the comment that I had. I want to put myself up here. So this was on the video. This is the first video that I did. And this is from Brian Kiplinger. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to debunk Brian's YouTube comment with surgical precision. So let's go. Did you look into this? The method has been around for many, many years, and the availability of it is actually mandated by sweepstakes laws. The lady who created the course is a personal friend and earned over $78,000 last year doing it part-time. It's the only program where 100% of the people who follow the exact steps make money without the need to recruit or sell any products. Would love to set up a live stream debate / educational piece with you and your audience. I know it sounds weird to write letters and earn money from it. It kind of sounds like a chain letter thing, but it's definitely not that. When you understand it, when you understand what it is, it's very logical and very legit. Okay, so we're going to go to this first part where he says, the lady who created the course is a personal friend and earned over $78,000 last year doing it part-time. This I found is like very fascinating. So somebody else, I recognize this script after being in multi-level marketing for 5 years and sending out 200 prospecting messages a day and going live every single day without missing a day for 3.5 years straight, and also reaching the top 0.68% in my company, Mon8, which I only ever earned just under $13,000 Canadian. Now, if you go back to 2017, at the time, the highest rank that I ever achieved was managing market builder, which at the time I believe was the top 2%. But then when I go and I speak on that and say, well, actually, in 2017, I was in the top 2% of my company. But if you look at it now, I'm actually at the top 0.68%. You see, I can bamboozle with bullshit too. So when you say it's my personal friend, it's like you're giving this added weight of, this really is a legitimate thing because I know a friend. I was taught to say, oh, my girl Sally. My girl Sally has the most amazing hair now since she started our our hair program. Her husband commented, Sally, your hair looks incredible. You look really good. And she broke down. She was on her hands and knees. He hasn't said anything like that to me in years. This is what we were taught to say. So I recognize these manipulative tactics, this gross way of just trying to recruit people. So he says that, his friend Lisa earned this $78,000 part-time. So what I did is I thought, you know what? It's time to do the math. So let's do the math. So we're going on Brian Kiplinger's word here. So and it's being sold. The first marketing that people encounter when they're scrolling through on TikTok or Facebook, that they can earn $5 per handwritten letter. They're not given any other information. This is how they're lured in. So let's just say she made $78,000 and she got paid $5 per letter. That would mean she wrote 15,600 letters in a year. And correct me if my math is wrong. I don't mind being corrected if I'm wrong. 15,600 letters. Let's just say she wrote every day for 365 days, just to keep it simple. That would mean she was writing 42.7 or 43 letters a day. This to me isn't part-time, but let's just say that we're just going to go on what Brian Kiplinger has said. 43 letters a day. You're writing these letters, handwritten letters, sending them out to casinos. 43 letters. And let's just say it takes you 5 minutes a day. Now, I think it might take you a little bit longer because I'm not factoring in, putting it in an envelope, buying the stamps, putting the stamp on, going to the post office and mailing them out. But let's just say for ease, 5 minutes a day. 43 letters at 5 times 5 minutes is 215 minutes a day. This is 365 days a year too, by the way. So if you want to, do this instead of doing it every single day, 365 days a year, you're going to need to work more than 215 minutes a day to do this, if this is accurate. Or it's just over 3.5 hours a day. So you're spending over 3.5 hours a day writing 43 letters and then mailing them out to get to $78,000. And that is 24.5 hours a week. You're spending 24.5 hours a week. And that is 365 days. That's 52 weeks a year. You're not getting any time off with this example. This does not include the time spent gambling. And that's what I'm curious about, because you're not actually getting paid just to write letters. What you're getting paid as part of this is that you need to gamble. And this doesn't even count what I've covered in the other videos about paying $199 for a course and then recruiting other people in and paying a $25 monthly fee. We're not even talking about this. We're just talking about Brian's comment. So that's breaking down his comment. Now we're going to go back to the first email that was sent to me from Brian Kiplinger. Hi, Julie. It's Brian. I commented on your YouTube post regarding the paid per letter program and the possibility of doing a live stream to your audience to provide some clarity. I CC'd Lisa and Dustin in this email as well. Lisa is the creator of the course, and Dustin Mansell is the creator of the affiliate program around Lisa's content. The program itself has been around since 2001 and is actually mandated by sweepstakes laws in 46 of the 50 states and Canada. So this is also misleading. So saying the program has been around since 2001. The program Paid per letter hasn't been around since 2001. So what he's talking about, what I believe he's talking about, is something that another person had sent me a thread on Reddit about social gaming. They're talking about social gaming sweepstakes casinos. They have to offer alternative methods of entry, and some of them credit $5 in gambling dollars in exchange for a postcard and a letter written exactly to their specifications. These get miscounted, lost, and not received regularly as well. You then have to gamble the money you got credited through once on their website in order to redeem it in cash. But if you do win, you will get paid, but how long it may take to get a credit, months in some cases, how often they don't receive them, or the post office loses them. And then in the long run, this isn't a job. You just get a free chance to gamble. Each year, more states ban this sort of gambling loophole, and who knows when or if it will all get shut down. Some people do well off of it, but to advertise it as some sort of actual job or steady income is BS. And I agree with that as well. This is not a side hustle. This is not a job. You're not getting paid $5 per letter. You have to gamble with it. This is easy. This is not rocket science to identify that this is misleading. So back to Brian's email here. So it's misleading already. You know, the program itself has been around since 2001. It's been around for so many years that it is above reproach. It is above criticism. It hasn't been around. This isn't a program. This is casinos, in order to, you know, offer whatever they're offering, they need to have this thing in place where it's not a program. Lisa learned about this method and started writing the letters to casinos with an online presence close to 2 years ago to supplement her income. And she has done very well. Last year, she earned a little over $78,000 doing it part-time without the need to sell any products or recruit anyone. So then she decided to sell products and recruit people. Isn't that ironic? Let's just read that again. Last year, she earned a little over $78,000 doing it part-time without the need to sell any products or recruit anyone. So just using the example, which is what they're selling, of $78,000 divided by $5 per letter would be 15,600 letters that was written over the course of 365 days, which averages 42.7 letters a day, rounding it up to 43 letters a day. Times that by 5 minutes per each letter, and you're spending just over 3.5 hours every single day, 365 days in the year, which equals about 24.5 hours a week, to earn $78,000 part-time. Nowhere in that was that talked about gambling. This is just going on what paid per letter is saying that is possible for you when you first encounter their content, that you can do this. It's only once you get in, then you start getting a little bit more information, which is deception. So she then decided to sell. She then decided to create a course to teach it to others. When Dustin learned about it, he coordinated with Lisa to build an optional affiliate program to incentivize others to share it and have the option of an additional revenue source, a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. So that's how that started. She then decided to create a course to teach it to others. Nothing wrong with creating a course and teaching it to other people. That's fine. You can create a course about anything. When you're saying you can make money by gambling, by handwriting letters to people, to casinos, and then you're given tokens, and then you can gamble, and then you could possibly, win some money. But you're not making money. This isn't a job. This isn't a side hustle. This is entertainment. Gambling is like entertainment. So when Dustin learned about it, he coordinated with Lisa to build an optional affiliate program to incentivize others to share it and have the option of an additional revenue source. So this is how it was birthed. Lisa and Dustin, this is Julie Anderson. Julie posted a video on YouTube and voiced some concerns regarding the validity of the program. I certainly did. I wanted to open up a dialogue and see if we could set up a live stream for Julie's audience to offer some insight. I'm sure now that my audience is gaining even more insight with these shenanigans going on in my email and this ridiculous attempt at intimidation. Seriously. I know everybody wants to be on my live stream, but you just got to wait your turn. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes we go very long. We usually have some good music or references to good music going on, but there we go. We just lit a candle for you all. So then Dustin says, I would too. So I was surprised when I first, received this big lengthy email from Brian, and I thought, well, and I couldn't believe that he had CC'd Lisa and Dustin onto this. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll keep it very straightforward, set clear boundaries, cap off the potential live stream at an hour, because I know when you're dealing with people involved in multi-level marketing, and especially the people that like participants that have been already in paid per letter, these comments, it's just like how I've dealt with cult apologists. It can get like the comments can get out of this world. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to keep this very, it's not going to be a debate. It's going to be a discussion. And I want specific questions answered. I thought, well, we'll cap it off at an hour. So I thought, you know what? I'm still game for this. So I sent a reply. Hi, gentlemen. How's the end of January for a live stream discussion? Do one of these dates, January 29th, 30th, 31st at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, work best for you both? The discussion will be capped at 1 hour, at which time I'll thank you for participating. Brian said, I'm open, Dustin and Lisa. And so at this time, I didn't think that he had looped in this Lisa as well. I was under the impression it was just the two of them. So I'm like, oh, there's another one, which could have been just me not paying attention in the first place, because I'm like, this is so ludicrous. This is even going on to begin with. And Dustin says, let's do the 30th. Can you imagine 3 people on and then me? So then yesterday I decided to, so then I said, great, 7 p.m. Mountain Time on Tuesday, January 3rd is scheduled. I'll send you a StreamYard link via email 5 minutes before. How is this even reality? You really want to come on to my anti-MLM consumer protection whistleblower cult, anti-cult activists channel and educate my audience and me. Okay. So then yesterday I sent them this email. Hey everyone, good morning. Checking in with you all to confirm tomorrow's YouTube live stream at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Regards, Julie. And so then this is where we're at right now. So I really have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm certainly not taking any of my videos down, and I don't respond well to threats or intimidation. This is ludicrous. Paid per letter, really? And what's going to happen because of this is that paid per letter is going to get even more attention on it. And what happens when you start to try to threaten someone, with a lawsuit for pointing out that what you're doing is unethical, is you just get more attention on yourself, and it's negative attention. So there's that Radiohead song, it's called, and it says, you do it to yourself. You do, and that's why it really hurts. So if you're feeling like you're experiencing a lot of scarcity, or people are like leaving your company, paid per letter, maybe you should do some personal development. Maybe you should look in the mirror and think, what is it about me that is attracting so much lack? Where are my limiting beliefs right now holding me back? Because the universe is abundant. There is abundance, energy, abundance mindset. The riches of the world are just out there like an ocean that you can just go down there anytime with your bucket and dip in and take what you want. So dealing with, an anti-MLM hater, the people that, like me, that just clearly can't do math, and you really shouldn't be paying any attention to me at all. I have such a small YouTube channel. Hardly anybody pays any attention to what I have to say, which begs the question, why do you want to come on my live stream so bad? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.